My close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Welcome back. This segment is sponsored by the law offices of David L. Carrier. And joining us now is our fun-loving elder law and estate planning expert, David Carrier. You might as well be fun-loving. You help people make plans for the rest of their days, and so you might as well have a good time.
It's exciting. It is exciting.
I love it. You have given us a scenario so that we can talk about this, because this is kind of a probably typical scenario for you.
Well, the scenario we gave you is it's about 6 cases that we've gotten in over the last couple of weeks.
A composite.
A composite, that's right.
So here's the scenario. Our mom is at home, but dad is in a nursing home. Our lawyers said we could protect the cottage and the extra money for mom, but now they're saying we have to sell the cottage right away and buy a lot of stuff that mom doesn't really want or need. These are reputable lawyers, but we have to wonder, can this be right? What do we do? What happened? Why all of a sudden that sell-off? And people do think they have to do that.
Well, and here's the thing. Up until about 3 weeks ago, there was a technique called the spousal benefit trust or spousal annuity trust. There was this trust that we could set up at the last minute, okay, to protect the cottage, to protect the other assets for the at-home spouse. Now, the state of Michigan reinterpreted the law. Okay, what they said was, yeah, you know that thing that's worked for the last 20 years? Not so much. Not anymore. No. They didn't give us, see, here's the thing that absolutely cheeses me. They didn't give us a new rule. They didn't say, yeah, you know, speed limit 70. You thought it was miles per hour. It's really kilometers per hour. Here's your ticket. And the way we found out was they started denying cases that were based on the 20-year interpretation. Well, what do you do now? And the problem is frankly, you had some attorneys out there, and reputable attorneys, good attorneys, everything else, who got to be sort of a one-trick pony with this stuff. It's like this technique worked so well that that's all they knew for a married couple, right? And then what they would do is they would squeeze you into what we would do for a single person, namely spend the money, do what they call spend down. And so you wind up buying a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't have bought otherwise. And how do we know you wouldn't have bought it? Because you didn't buy it. You could have, but you didn't. So why are we buying it now? Well, because that's all we can do. And that's the problem, because in a situation like this, there are things we can still do, you know, and you don't have to do the spend down, and we can preserve assets. We can still do it. Is it more difficult? Yeah. Is it? Does it take more? You know, do you have to be, you know, a little more skillful, savvy? All right, I like that. I don't want to say, you know, clever or tricksy, but you know.
But it's every person's dream that when they leave this world, they leave something behind for the people that they love. And you help navigate the laws and constantly changing and ever interpreted differently laws to help people create a plan for their
And you know what we say? You're absolutely right. Everybody wants to leave something for the kids, leave something for the kids. But let me tell you, the best legacy, the most important legacy you can leave your kids, 2 of them really. First is, your kids were not your caregiver, they were your care manager. They hired the people who cleaned the floor. They hired the people who moved you from here to there. They didn't do it themselves. That's one. And the second, and I think this is the most important legacy, your kids know that mom and dad got everything they needed.
Now, so they have the peace of knowing that.
That's what it is.
Well, we got to let you know that there are several upcoming life plan workshops scheduled, and if you want more information, there are the dates on your screen. The phone number to call 616-361-8400, or you can go online to davidcarrierlaw.com. We put all the information on our website at wzzm13.com under Take 5. Thank you for watching, David. Thank you for being here.